Good morning from Mission Control Houston. The Artemis II crew is deep into their journey home after a historic lunar flyby. While the astronauts were in their scheduled sleep period, something extraordinary came down to Earth. A new batch of images from behind the moon. And these are not just routine snapshots. These are the kinds of images that redefine perspective. One of the most striking scenes shows Earth slipping behind the jagged horizon of the moon, a thin blue arc fading into darkness. From their vantage point, the astronauts watched our planet set behind a silent, cratered world. No atmosphere, no sound, just geometry, light, and shadow. Then came something even rarer. From deep space, the moon passed directly in front of the sun. A total solar eclipse, but not the kind we see from Earth. From Orion's position, the moon completely blocked the sun for nearly an hour. The corona flared outward in a glowing halo, revealing the outer layers of the sun's atmosphere. A phenomenon scientists wait years to observe on Earth, unfolding for nearly 54 minutes in space. Along the moon's edge, a faint glow appeared. That wasn't sunlight. That was Earthshine. Sunlight reflecting off Earth and softly illuminating the lunar surface. A reminder that even from hundreds of thousands of miles away, our planet leaves its mark. As flight day activities resumed, the crew aboard Orion, call sign Integrity, woke up to begin another packed schedule. On the ground, flight controllers rotated shifts. A new flight director took the console. The only voice speaking directly to the astronauts remained the Capcom, the capsule communicator, maintaining that long NASA tradition. But this day had something special planned. For the first time in history, Orion would speak directly to the International Space Station. Two spacecraft. Two different regimes of spaceflight. One in low Earth orbit, the other returning from lunar distance. The call connected. The astronauts aboard the ISS reported they could see Orion on their monitors. Smiles all around. You could hear the excitement in their voices. The Artemis crew shared their current distance from Earth, over 220,000 miles away and slowly closing in. They joked about who was technically farther from Earth at certain moments. Astronaut humor does not disappear in deep space. But the tone shifted when the conversation turned to perspective. Looking back at Earth from lunar distance is different. The crew described not just the beauty of the planet, but the overwhelming blackness surrounding it. Earth did not just look fragile, it looked singular. A bright, vivid sphere against a void that stretches endlessly. One astronaut compared Earth to a bright LED display against a painted backdrop. It looked almost out of place in the darkness. That contrast left a deep impression. Meanwhile, the science team on the ground was already analyzing the crew's observations from the lunar flyby. The astronauts had recorded voice notes during their pass around the moon, describing crater structures, ejecta patterns, surface brightness, and subtle albedo differences. During a live science conference, the team asked detailed questions. How did Earth's brightness affect perception of the lunar surface? Did certain craters appear different as viewing angles changed? Could they distinguish central peaks and ejecta rays clearly? The astronauts explained how Earth's intense brightness dulled the subtle contrast of the moon's surface. As Earth entered their field of view, fine details began to fade. The moon shifted visually from reflective and textured to matte and subdued. This kind of qualitative feedback is invaluable. Cameras capture pixels, humans capture nuance. And then came another critical milestone. With the lunar sphere of influence now behind them, Orion prepared for a return trajectory correction burn. A small but essential maneuver. Using reaction control thrusters, the spacecraft would fine-tune its path back to Earth. Mission Control confirmed all systems were go. Tank pressures nominal, burn parameters uploaded. The Delta V was small, just over a foot per second, but precision here is everything. Ignition. 4 engines fired cleanly. Telemetry confirmed stable control. Within seconds, the maneuver was complete. Preliminary data indicated a good burn. The crew confirmed the same from onboard instruments. Another quiet success in a mission built on disciplined execution. Outside the spacecraft, cameras mounted near the solar arrays captured Orion against the blackness of space. Occasionally, slight movements were visible when a crew member exercised on board. Even that requires careful coordination to protect the solar array structure. At this stage of the mission, Orion had exited the moon's gravitational dominance and was steadily falling back toward Earth. The numbers on the screen told the story. Distance from the moon increasing, distance to Earth decreasing. But beyond the telemetry and procedures, Artemis II delivered something deeper. New lunar imagery from human eyes, a live deep space call between spacecraft generations, scientific observations made in real time around another world, and precise navigation adjustments guiding humanity's next return from lunar space. This is not just a rehearsal. It is a bridge. Apollo proved we could reach the moon. Artemis is building the infrastructure to stay, to return sustainably, and to push farther toward Mars. And as Orion continues its journey home, every image, every call, every burn adds another chapter to that story. This is Artemis II, and we are just getting started. Good morning, space enthusiasts. Today we dive into the extraordinary journey of Artemis II. The crew has just completed a historic lunar flyby, and now they're on their way back home. While the astronauts were sleeping, something amazing happened. New images surfaced from behind the moon. These aren't just ordinary pictures, they change how we see our universe. One standout image captures Earth setting behind the moon. The blue planet slips away, illuminated only by the sunlight. It's a breathtaking moment, showcasing the beauty and loneliness of space. But that's not all. A rare total solar eclipse occurred as the moon passed in front of the sun. From Orion's vantage point, the sun was fully obscured for nearly an hour. The sun's corona became visible, revealing fascinating details of its atmosphere, a sight few get to see. Additionally, along the moon's edge, a special glow appeared. This was Earthshine, sunlight bouncing off Earth and softly lighting the moon. Even from hundreds of thousands of miles away, Earth's influence is undeniable. As the crew aboard Orion, nicknamed Integrity, resumed their activities, a new flight director took charge. Communication remained open through the Capcom, ensuring a connection with the astronauts. Today marked a historic first. Orion spoke directly to the International Space Station. The two spacecraft symbolized different realms of spaceflight. Astronauts on the ISS spotted Orion on their monitors, embracing the moment with smiles and jokes. The conversation highlighted a new perspective on Earth. From lunar distance, our planet looked not only beautiful, but fragile. One astronaut likened it to a brilliant LED in a dark room, standing out against the vast blackness. Meanwhile, scientists analyzed the crew's observations of the lunar surface. The astronauts shared insights about crater structures and surface brightness. They recorded how Earth's brightness affected their view of the moon, providing valuable human perspective beyond what cameras can capture. After passing the lunar sphere of influence, Orion prepared for a crucial maneuver. This trajectory correction burn required precise execution. Mission Control confirmed readiness, and within moments, 4 engines fired cleanly to adjust their path back to Earth. Telemetry confirmed the burn was successful, marking another quiet achievement in this disciplined mission. Cameras captured Orion amid the darkness, even showing slight movements inside the spacecraft as crew members exercised. As Artemis II moves away from the moon, it's not just about numbers. This mission delivers much more. New images from human eyes, a live connection between spacecraft and real-time scientific observations, combined with precise navigation adjustments, pave the way for humanity's sustainable return to the moon and beyond. Artemis is more than a mission. It's a bridge to our future. Apollo proved we can reach the moon, and Artemis builds the infrastructure for lasting exploration, including Mars. As Orion continues its voyage home, each moment adds to this incredible story. This is just the beginning, and the journey is far from over. Stay tuned for more updates as we explore our universe together.